Okay then, how we all been enjoying the Pocket 3 so far? Huh? Really impressed with it. I am. Really love this camera. I think it's fantastic. We've had a new accessory come in though. We've got the Black Mist Pro filter, and I'm going to try it in an outside environment and an inside environment for you so you can see what it looks like. Black Mist filter is a filter you put on the camera. It's like a magnetic fitment that goes onto the Pocket 3 that gives you, I don't know, like a more of a cinematic feel to the footage. It adds blooms to the highlights, which is an important feature. So it's basically got little tiny crystals in the lens, and that sort of reflects the light and makes all the light and everything, and sort of if you're in a studio environment for instance and you've got bright lights behind you, it'll make them bloom. I'll show you what I mean. So let's try it in the outside environment first to see what kind of footage it does give us. I've got a few thoughts about it though to start with, but we'll talk about those first in the studio maybe. So the two things I don't like about it is the magnets aren't very strong. The magnets are probably a little bit stronger on the wide angle lens. They fit in the case like that. It goes in this little bit, the Black Mist Pro, but yeah, I'm not sure I don't know why, but the magnets aren't as strong on this as they are on the wide angle lens. It's a little bit thinner as well than this. It's not as chunky as that. And the one thing I wish it did work with is the wide angle lens. They should have had magnets on the front of the wide angle lens as well, so you could have the wide angle lens and the Black Mist Pro filter on together, but you can't do that, which is, yeah, missed another trick there. So that's probably another downside. Right, so cinematic bloom. What does it look like? Let me just take it off for you gently. So this is without the Black Mist filter, standard footage, 4K 30, normal color profile, and then we'll put the Black Mist filter on. What kind of a difference does that make? You can see like we've got sort of a glare. Take it off. So, I mean, you let me know what you think. I'm not entirely sure of the strength of it. You can generally get for bigger cameras different strengths of filter, so there's 1/8, 1/4, 1/2, and I actually use a 1/4 strength Black Mist Pro filter in the studio for my main camera, and like I said, it gives you the highlights being blown out. But what does it look like? Does it give the footage a more cinematic feel? It's really hard to tell from the screen, but when we jump back in the studio I'll tell you what I think about the footage. So gimbal lock enabled. Is it looking cinematic? Can we know in the comments down below? Let's see if we can get some cinematic footage with the Black Mist filter on the Pocket 3. Let's do it. Right, so we're in the studio environment. This is just normal video mode, 4K 30. We're not using log or anything, just the standard picture profile, normal lens. And let's put the Black Mist Pro filter on there, like so. And you can instantly see that light there. You see the bloom around the edges of the light, the way it sort of spreads out the light rays. This one as well a little bit, but this one particularly you can see that. So it just gives it the light, especially the highlights, that bloom effect, and smooths out the skin a little bit, makes it a bit more cinematic. Playing back the footage from the little cinematic reel that I did looked very, very good actually. I filmed it all in 4K slow-mo 120, and it looks sick. I must admit, it looks very good. So this camera with this lens is extremely cinematic. I do think it makes a difference. Let's take it off for you so you can see. So that's with the lens off again. If we put it over the top, you can see how it makes that light bloom there. Can you see that? My finger's in the way. Yeah, so it does make a difference. That's what it looks like. If you're going for that kind of look, looks really nice. Yeah, like I said, I use that on my big camera. I'm just a fan of it. I think it looks just a little bit more cinematic. So that's where the difference the Black Mist Pro filter makes to your footage. And like I said, this camera is unbelievable. It's not quite perfect, but if you're looking for your first studio YouTube camera, you're looking for your first vlogging camera, you're looking for your first just creative camera, all in all, this has pretty much everything. I've got to say, it's a brilliant device. Okay, that's the Black Mist Pro filter. Make sure you do subscribe, press the bell so you don't miss any of these videos coming soon. Check this video out, you might like that one, and check this video out, you might like that one as well. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks guys, bye.